It's been 6 weeks here at Camp Dearborn. We've loved every minute of it, and now it's time to go to Indiana to get our independent suspension. I'm gonna miss you, Camp Dearborn, but we'll be back at the end of August. Hey there.
Hey.
Where are you going?
Elkhart, Indiana.
Oh
You
my
join me?
God, I've always wanted to go to Elkhart. Can I come along?
Absolutely, hop in.
Okay.
And we decided to take a ride just outside of town and head toward the Southgate Crossing Farmers Market. It is during the week, so it wasn't very busy.
Pretty quiet, and
Yeah,
there's more
it was-
market than farmers.
Yep, and there's a lot of antiques, but the weekends, after talking to a few people, the weekend's definitely the time to come here if you're looking for a little more action. But I will say, look for the big red building.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it here behind us. The building's actually quite impressive, and the inside is really impressive. It's big hardwood timbers and very rustic, and a very cool building. And you can even get married here and have your wedding reception here if you wanted
so
to.
choose.
If you choose to do that.
But you know what the
So-
best part is?
What?
I got pickles.
Pickles.
I got my pickles, and they came highly recommended.
Yeah,
so I
stay
cannot
tuned for
wait
that.
to try them.
We'll let you know how they are.
Pickles! Bread and butter pickles, they look so good. I'm so excited. So it looks like at Southgate Crossing, each artisan or antique dealer has their own stall or booth, and they don't have to man it. And people just walk through and shop and check out at the entrance. It's really cool.
So there's a big antique section at Southgate Crossing, and I think one of the good things about being in an RV.
Sorry to interrupt you, but look at this old school Corningware collection.
My mom had this pattern right here. We had this.
Yeah, we had that one. Others had that one. I've never seen that one.
As I was saying, it's probably a good thing we're in an RV, because that means we can't fill the RV up full of tons of antiques, but there is some really, really cool stuff here. Here's a salt and pepper collection. This reminds me of the Salt and Pepper Shaker Museum in rural Iowa that Victoria and I went to when we were doing business in Iowa. I'll have to look up and see what the town was. I'd never seen so many salt and pepper shakers in my whole life. Wicked chicks lay deviled eggs. That, you may see that in our kitchen in a future video. Ooh, cool woodworking. So upstairs is kind of more clothing, textile, and art. Down below there you can see all the antique vendors.
Okay, so when you throw it to Frisbee, if it goes left, you go that way. If it goes right, I'm going this way. And if it comes straight at us, just get out of the way, because I'm going to get it anyways. He is a master Frisbee catcher. It is your goal to make sure he doesn't catch that Frisbee. You got to go high, you got to go low, but you can't go too high because that would be unsportsmanlike.
Here we go, downtown Elkhart. When you're in Elkhart for service, and particularly dropping your rig off at Moryde for independent suspension, jump in your truck and head to downtown Elkhart. Forget Chili's and Applebee's and Texas Roadhouse. go downtown, support local business, and dig in. You never know what you might find.
It looks really cool. I can't wait. I love downtowns. We just passed a place called the Tipsy Biscuit.
I saw the Tipsy Biscuit.
That alone, it's like, I want to know more about that.
Is that booze and breakfast?
You know, it could be. There's another one of those statues.
We've been a couple places around town, and I don't know if you can see that statue across the street there, which looks incredibly lifelike.
It must be the same artist.
It's all got to be the same artist.
Yeah.
We saw that at the Southgate crossing.
And then we
And
saw
now
another
we
one
see
up
it in
here.
front of the jeweler. Let's see if we can find some more of those. I bet you $1 we can.
I think so too. I love all the flowers. Look, there's a beautiful mural.
Look at how old the buildings are. This is
Oh,
great.
wow. This is quite nice.
Holy cow.
I love downtowns like this. Ooh, the Brownstone Lounge. That looks like a great place to have a drink. Oh man, you shouldn't have made that move. You're gonna lose your pawn. Oh my goodness. How could he do that? Isn't this an amazing sculpture?
Yeah, look at that.
So lifelike.
So this is the second set of these that we've seen.
And it's called No Way. So Seward Johnson is the artist. Oh my God, just so phenomenal. These are all over Elkhart. This is the second one we've seen. The Hardy's bar over there looks like our kind of dive bar.
Yeah, look at that place.
I want to have a drink
that sign's
there.
from what, the 50s?
Yeah, probably 40s or 50s at least. Yeah. Look at that. It looks like there's a house on top and a bar on the bottom. We're going there. We just gotta find parking. We can park in this truck.
Okay, hold on. I think I know what I'm going to do here.
You have a plan?
I have a plan.
Okay, good. There's another divey bar. And I say dive bar with, you know, only joy and passion because I truly enjoy them. Are you going straight into, and you just don't care how far you stick out?
I'm going to see how far I stick out.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh,
Stand by.
stand by. I'm going to guess he stuck out too far. That's
No.
what I said.
I'm going to call it good.
Okay, we're going to go explore.
Hardy's Bar. These are the kind of local joints that you want to find and look for.
Okay, we're going in.
Look at this. Okay, so while Howie's getting his new suspension, we of course have plenty of downtime. So when you're in Elkhart, you know what you need to do?
The RV museum.
Let's go inside. So the RV museum starts with not the past of RVing, but the future of RVing, with the Furion rig, which I'm guessing Lippert's probably a huge sponsor of the RV museum.
It said watch your step, and I didn't. Do not push any buttons. Do not turn any additional amenities. Just don't touch a thing. Whoa! Wow.
All right, this is pretty cool. There's the driver's cockpit of the Furion motorhome of the future.
Is this what I think it is?
What do you think it is?
Saying that the other day, when they make RVs that have a second floor on the top, I'd be interested.
It says, do not go up the stairs. This RV,
This
area is very small.
It could be dangerous.
well, here, let's stick the camera up there and see what.
I don't think I think something has to open up.
Oh yeah, it's meant to be. It's an outdoor.
It's an outdoor.
It's a roof.
Well, they really are. Holy cow! Look at that.
Oh, look at all those shower heads.
Oh my goodness, that's a shower. Oh, this may be the future of RVs, but this room has a serious 70s vibe.
Serious 70s vibe to it.
Well, look.
The future of RVs is called, and it's 1970.
Yeah.
Welcome to a tour of our model recreation vehicle manufacturing plant. This is a 1/24th scale model which means that it depicts a full-size plant that would be approximately 96 feet wide by 360 feet long. While no two RV manufacturing plants are laid out exactly the same, and certainly the RVs themselves have design differences, there are some typical similarities in production. This presentation is designed to give you a general idea of the RV manufacturing process.
The 1913 Earl travel trailer towed with a Model T Ford. Look at that. Oh, check out that interior. All real wood, but basically a bed in a dining room area. Next to that, a 1916 telescoping apartment. Built on as an attachment to the Model T, with the addition of a cooking surface.
What do we have here? This one looks old. It's the 1935 wagon, covered wagon travel trailer.
It's leather on the outside.
Ooh, it is. Oh my goodness. Very dark brown paneling.
It's an actual leather covered wagon.
I could see how it would be cool at the time, obviously. 35, you've never thought something like this was possible. Oh, it is an actual covered wagon. Ooh. This is definitely not for the claustrophobic. About all you're doing in here is sleeping, but it actually, once you pop your head in here, it looks kind of roomy. It's not too bad. I like the idea of a house car. That's what I feel like I live in now. Let's check out this house car. This is such a cool design. Can't go in, but I'm gonna see what I can find. Oh, it does look very home-like. Oh my goodness, look at that ceiling. It's all wood. How cool is that? Oh my goodness. Beautiful woodwork on the ceiling. What do we have here? Oh, we've got some veggies in a can, which is always good for camping. Got a little bit of stove here. You could have a really nice weekend in this thing. For all the Airstream fans, memorabilia. Oh, that's so cool. I think that's this one. 1958 Airstream Der Klein Prinz, the Little Prince. Smallest Airstream ever built. Cannot go in here either, so let me get the camera through here. That is a lovely print there, very indicative of the era. That's it, that's a toilet, that's a good sign. That looks like a big old heater. Boy, they must have been taking this to cold places. Look at this Airstream. Can't go inside. Oh my god, it has an Etch-a-Sketch. And a guitar the shape of an RV. Oh my goodness, there's a story there, but I can't read it because I can't go in. Let me see if I can get around the corner here. There we go. $1958.
And here's the 1935 Comfort travel trailer. It's a bed. It's a dining room. It's a kitchen. What's in here? Oh, look at that gas stove. I'm sure that didn't cause any nasty fumes back in the day for inside the space. And no insulation. The grandfather of the pop-up right there.
Way, you don't even care what it looks
1954 Yellowstone travel trailer. Well, this one we can get into. Let's go.
Yeah, and the company was called Yellowstone. Whoa. I like the ceiling height. I didn't actually expect it to be that high. This is the second one I've seen with a humongous furnace situation. And I guess maybe they were RVing in the cold a lot.
They had to be, because that furnace compared to the size of the rig is huge.
Oh, look at the ice tray. Remember these ice trays? Oh, that's got a little mold action going
That
on
would need
there.
to be cleaned up a little bit. But actually, that's a pretty decent sized
I
refrigerator.
didn't break it, man. No. Whoops.
We'll edit that part out.
Yeah. No, you leave that in it. See, this is going to be my thing now. Opening the closets.
Yeah, because what do you get?
Do you remember
look at
these windbreakers
Yeah.
from the 70s? Like every high school sports team
And
had
it's
logoed windbreakers.
It's a Yellowstone windbreaker.
Yes.
Look at that.
Hold on. Let's get even more interesting. Okay, this is definitely.
It's a small.
It's from that era. I was looking for a
that's
brand
not.
tag. Yeah, this is definitely from the era. That's pretty cool. Wait, there's another. What am I gonna find in here? Nothing. This is cool.
So I want to note these latches right here, which have come on trailers that we saw from the 30s, 40s, and 50s.
Yeah.
I love these. You squeeze this and it opens, and
you have to squeeze it to close it.
it look at that.
Oh,
Manufacturers from today, take note. This is what you need to do. Something like this, because these do not open
yeah. It'll be interesting
while you're traveling.
No, they probably don't. It'd be interesting to see when they
No,
get away
it's-
from these.
It's locked. That's not going
Yeah,
anywhere.
That's not going anywhere.
Okay, I'm just going to say this guy looks like he might be relieving himself, and he's looking back to see if anyone's watching.
I think that's his front, but I can see how that could be his back, and he
Yeah,
is, because
and-
he's doing something he shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, he's doing something he shouldn't be doing, and we're watching you, sir.
You know, I think that's what he wants. Prototype. Oh, yeah.
1956 prototype tent trailer.
Look at this flooring. This is exceptional flooring for a tent trailer. Oh my goodness.
Old vinyl tile.
A little hard.
Storage underneath.
Yeah, lots of storage. Privacy wall.
Privacy wall.
Cool. Little rustic for me, I'd say. What do we have here?
This young man is talking on his cell phone, and you can just tell by the look on her face that she is up to no good.
If he was talking to her, she's also not interested in him at all.
No.
Yeah, she's just like, yeah, whatever you say.
1957 Scotty. 12 foot trailer.
Oh my.
Not a lot of headroom, but actually a surprising amount of space for a 12-foot trailer. Little storage area.
Back in the day, Sears made everything. I mean, everything.
The Bounder. This is the working prototype. The motorhome that changed the motorhome industry. Basement storage. It's the first real motorhome with basement storage.
And it has this amazing 70s decor. Velour, tile carpet. Oh my God, this is sexy.
Wow, look at this.
Look at this. Oh, this is 70s decorative wood at its best.
But it's actually 1985.
Well, you know, there's carryover. I remember, this reminds me of the 70s. Look at these. Oh my goodness. This one doesn't move, but wow.
This is a very modern kitchen. Very much looks like your standard modern RV kitchen and refrigerator. Oh my God, remember
Magic Chef.
remember the original Magic Chef microwave?
Oh my goodness.
That's it right there. That thing emitted some serious radiation. As we head back. Now. Oh. You got a door back here. Sink.
Look at this fridge. Did you find anything in the closet?
Oh, look at that tub. You could actually
Oh, if I can squeeze by.
bathe a child
There's a tub?
or yeah, there's a
Holy
tub.
cow. This has a lot of storage. So now we're into a new cabinet lock here that are actually hard to find. Nothing in here. You push them in on the side. These do not feel anywhere near as secure.
Oh yeah, look at
Yeah, this would. I can almost pull this open.
yeah, not as secure as the latches from the 50s.
What's interesting, this is, you said 85?
Yeah.
These are solidly 70s colors.
Yeah, they're
Brown
complete.
was not big in the 80s, right?
No, these are very much 70s colors.
Air conditioning.
With the pleated velour here on the couch, it has a definite 70s vibe feel to it.
See how. Oh, did you hear that spring?
But you know you're in the 80s because it has the LED dashboard here.
Cassette? 8-track? What do it have?
It looks like it had a cassette player at one time. This one's got an Onan generator in it.
This is somewhat comfortable.
And of course, every RV in the 80s had to have an ashtray. Look at that. Ooh, what do you think that did? Oh, is that a cell phone? No, a driving computer, but it has a keyboard.
Oh, wow.
Like an original cell phone. And look at that. 3,000 miles on the prototype. And the passenger gets their own ashtray.
That's important. I'm actually amazed at how much this moves.
There it is, the KYD bird. If you've watched our channel, you've probably watched these guys. This was a cool season.
Yeah.
Recent.
Love it.
Thing's beautiful. Goes right on it. It's got the motors in the countertop. You just
Is
put it
that a
on.
blender?
Yeah, it's the blender. Yeah. So this fits. I mean, it fits in. You turn it on. The key goes like that.
Wow,
Just
that's
take
so
it off the motor,
70s.
isn't it? Yeah, so cool.
Hey.
I love it.
That is
This
cool.
unit is so cool. Magazine rack. They even have a doorbell on here. in the
Oh,
front.
well, you never know. Somebody come visit.
Somebody come knocking. Fantastic.
Oh, I thought they modernized this. They didn't do anything. They didn't restore anything.
No, the only thing they did was,
They even left the countertop blender.
yeah, they used it.
Did they?
Yeah, Trish made smoothies.
Oh, they put in the refrigerator.
Here's the only thing they did. Look at that.
Oh, that's solar there? Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness. They
That's
put some
running the
bulbs.
whole rig.
Wow. And they put a refrigerator in.
Look at those. Look at that battery bank. Holy cow.
How many are there?
Those are 270 watt times 4.
Wow.
A camper mounted on an old Ford F-250 chassis. Loving the emerald green paint job.
This is pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
not even it's not a truck with a camper, it's a tramper.
Oh, look at that interior. Looks a little bit different than Stella's interior, that's for sure.
Look at that floor.
But
Linoleum.
Avocado appliances to match the avocado green tile. Gotta love it.
66 Mustang. I've always wanted a 66 Mustang.
Look at
My
that,
birth
66 Mustang.
But this is not the Mustang I
It doesn't look anything like the 66 Mustang.
No, not at all.
But it does have a logo very similar to the Ford Mustang logo. Let's go inside and have a look. The all-in-one shower.
It's a terrible sound. It's a terrible sound. What is this? Is this a...
Very residential looking stove.
I'm going... Oh my. This is tight, but there's a whole bunk up here.
Ooh, so it's a bunkhouse model.
It is.
How interesting.
It's very, very, very...
Refrigerator?
It must be for kids. I think if I was a kid, I would think it's really cool. Oh,
I think these curtains are very cool. I think these curtains have made a comeback. Those are super cool.
I like them.
There it is. I was in love with the GMC RV as a kid growing up. This one looks like it's in a really amazing shape too. The GMC motorhome.
Oh, did they really? Oh, this one.
1974. These things were so advanced for their time.
Wow. 74 yellow. Oh my goodness. This must be like the parlor or the conversation area.
The power level.
Converts into...
I love this shade of gold on the counter and on the refrigerator.
I'm going to guess that this area, which is a nice intimate seating area, converts into a nice intimate sleeping area. But these curtains are so cool. That's what's great about things. I love the colors and the patterns on these, and these are like what, 50 years old? I like them. Is this everything you remember it being?
Yeah,
Look
these.
at this. It's got this is like a residential air conditioning control here. It's so cool. It's got the little slider on it.
Cool. Yeah, these. I love the ceiling height in them, and the big, huge windows. Look at the size of these windows.
Are these cabinets? Are these drawers? Oh, that's... This guy's got the right idea. When you're RVing, you have a lot of time. You can play some cards. I think he's playing poker. He's just hanging out at the RV park, just watching the day go by. Not that that's my full-time RV life, but it is for some, and someday for me. You look pretty happy.
Okay, 78 Coachman Leprechaun. I remember the Leprechaun growing up. This one's in amazing shape. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at this, is amazing. Again, really nice amount of refrigerator space. Control panel. I wonder if the tank indicators were as bad then as they are now.
Did you find any Lucky Charms in this Leprechaun?
I did not.
Oh, I was having a chat out there with some dude playing poker.
Playing poker? The executive. The Diplomat Edition.
COVID testing, vaccines, and all of that.
Good answer, good answer.
1986.
Yeah. Oh, and I've been to
Look at
Alcatraz
that.
twice, and that's a lot of the colors in there.
A calming effect.
The velour
Ooh.
is strong in this unit.
Yeah, the Diplomat feels very diplomatic.
Yes. Down to the tile countertop.
Down to the tiled countertop, the Corian cutting boards that cover the sink, the top of the line Sharp carousel digital microwave oven.
And of course, the can of mustard greens.
And you gotta have mustard greens.
That's everybody's favorite camping food.
So the Diplomat's got some exciting electronics of the era. Look at that Cobra CB backup camera. Hitachi TV built into the dashboard. And of course a Magnavox VCR. So the Diplomat was really quite high end for its time. RV toys. I actually had one of these. The Winnebago Indian, 1973. I think I had a 1974. I would have been 6. Oh, look at all these RV model cars. Look at that.
Oh my goodness, I remember the Fisher-Price Play Family Camper. It's about the only camping I did when I was a kid. Oh my God, how cool is this? Oh my goodness, this is so wonderful. There's so many of these to see. Rich is on behind me, looking at all the ones back there. Oh, look at the VW. Oh my God, is that more VWs? Oh, every model that you can think of. Oh look, there's even a boat. Oh, look at these.
See if you can find a GMC body Hot Wheel. I had one, it was orangish.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh my God, look at how realistic that Esquire, that Ford looks.
I know, that's crazy. Oh, here's one with the paneling. Oh my goodness. This looks like Cousin Eddie's Winnebago. But it says it's the Walking Dead, but if you know Cousin Eddie, it looks like his. I think he had a Winnebago. Hey guys, it's moving day, and it's not just moving day, it's Moryde Independent Suspension Day. So we are in the process of breaking down and getting everything ready to move, and we also have to get everything ready for our visit to the hotel. What food are we bringing? What supplies are we bringing? I actually had to pack a bag for a hotel. It was such a weird thing. So we'll be sharing all of our experiences at Moryde. We're so excited. I'm glad you're here along for the ride. And it's not going to be as bumpy a ride as it used to be.